Hi there, Peg here from Good Vibrations, Body, Mind, and Soul.
Ellen here from Superior Nutrition and Weight Loss.
Today we wanted to talk about something that I have seen kind of popping up and that seems to be gaining some popularity. And so I wanted to ask Ellen, who's the nutrition expert, about this virus that I've been hearing about called the Epstein-Barr virus. So I would like to know what it is, where it came from, and what it's causing, what it's doing to us.
Okay, so this virus is actually a really scary virus, but I don't want to scare you, I just want to inform you about it because the only way to really heal is through nutrition. And the problem with this virus is that 95% of the world's population is suffering with it because it's spread via bodily fluids. It's an STD, nobody's talking about it. It's an STD, it can be spread via bodily fluids in other ways, like kissing. This virus has been around since the beginning of time. But it caused no issues until the day they invented antibiotics. This virus feeds and mutates on antibiotics. So today, ever since they basically invented antibiotics up until today, this strain has mutated into 61 different strains. And the scary thing about it is that medical communities only know of one strain, and that's the strain that's causing mono. So if you go to the doctor and ask to be tested for this virus, and it comes back negative, it doesn't mean you don't have the virus. It means you don't have the strain that they had to test for. And the other problem with the virus is that sometimes the test comes back with antibodies in the blood, and your health practitioner will tell you, don't worry about it, it's a past infection, you don't have it anymore. But that's actually a huge blunder. It's actually not true. Once you catch this virus, it doesn't leave unless you take steps to eradicate it. And it lives in your liver and spleen, and it feeds on toxins in the food, on chemicals in our food supply, on synthetic vitamins and minerals, on fluoride in our water, and it can live there dormant decades and feed on toxins in your liver. You have no idea it's there. It's not causing you any issues at all until one day something really stressful happens in your life, and the virus will travel to where you have nutritional deficiencies and will attack. And for a lot of women, it's in the thyroid. It attacks your thyroid. So this virus is responsible for any and all thyroid issues: underactive thyroid, overactive thyroid, goiter, nodules, thyroid cancer. It's responsible for 100% of all breast cancers. It's responsible for 98% of all other cancers. In addition, it's responsible for 100% of all autoimmune diseases. It causes a food intolerance. And actually, it's not that it really causes a food intolerance. This virus feeds. It feeds on certain foods. And a lot of people have been diagnosed with intolerance to fruit, but the practitioner just doesn't know how to read the test properly. You're not intolerant to fruit. If your test comes back that you have an intolerance to fruit or fructose, it actually means fruit kills this virus. That's the thing that kills this virus off. And so when you eat fruit, the virus fights back. And when the virus fights back, it shows up as inflammation in the blood. But it's actually not, so they think you have a food intolerance, but it's not a food intolerance to fruit. It's that the virus is being killed. And so they make the mistake and they tell you stay away from all fruit, which is the huge mistake. You can never heal from the virus if you don't eat fruit. That's why the ketogenic diet is a problem. A lot of these fad diets are a problem because they cut out mostly fruit. Other things that this virus causes is it causes chronic fatigue, insomnia, tingling and numbness in hands and feet, fibromyalgia, lupus, MS, all autoimmune diseases, ALS, 100% of all autoimmune diseases. People with autoimmune diseases are being told that they have their body's attacking itself. That is a huge problem. Your body is incapable of attacking itself. This is something they have made up because they don't understand what is happening. And so they blame it back on you so that you can go home and feel bad and think that you cannot heal. A lot of times in the same breath, they'll tell you, if you eat a little bit better and get some rest, maybe you'll feel better. But most people that get a diagnosis that their body is attacking themselves go home and feel sorry for themselves, eat more crap, and feel worse. Of course you do. You feel doomed on being told that there's nothing they can do for you. Don't believe it. It's not true.
So we can actually be healed from all these?
You can
things?
the only way to heal from a virus, that's the problem. Doctors and medical practitioners in general have no experience in this virus because it's not taught in any schools. It's a virus, so there is no pharmaceutical cure for it. The only way to eradicate the virus is through nutrition. I had it too. I had breast cancer. I had thyroid issues. I was obese. I had every issue known to man. I've healed myself from this virus. And today I am an expert in the virus, and I want you to heal from this virus too. I just want to tell you some other things that it's causing. Tinnitus and ringing in the ears, vertigo and Meniere's disease, infertility. Can you believe all the things people go through to try to get pregnant?
Right.
If you have the Epstein-Barr virus and you are unaware and you have a baby, the baby is also born with the virus. If your baby is born with health issues, it's most likely born with the virus. It can still be eradicated. Don't let anybody tell you it's born with faulty genes or your body's attacking itself. It's not true. It's just an explanation they have for something that they don't understand. It causes PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is basically a hormonal imbalance. So it causes a hormonal imbalance. Plantar fasciitis, Bell's palsy, ulcerative colitis, insomnia. The list goes on and on. It's basically what everybody's suffering from today.
Right. Everybody. So you guys, hopefully that has provided some information for you. If you've not heard of this virus, Google it, check it out. It's a real virus. It really does exist. If you are suffering from any of these symptoms or any of these diagnoses, just know that you can be helped, that you can be cured. And Ellen teaches classes on this virus all the time, free classes in the community. We come together and offer classes and workshops out in the community for your group or organization. So we're happy to come to you and offer you the information that you need. And you can be helped. So that is the bottom line. Don't give up. Don't let what these doctors are telling you send you home to just die. Because
the virus can be eradicated in as little as 4 months. 4 to 18 months, depending on how good you go at it. The only way to eradicate it is through nutrition. If you follow my advice carefully and patiently, you can absolutely 100% eradicate it.
There you go. So get a hold of us, you guys. Our websites are listed at the end of this video. You can reach us on our websites. You can get a hold of us on Facebook. So yes, let us know how we can help you. Thanks for watching.